Hi friends, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to discuss that how we can treat teething or teething related issues in children. So generally this happen in the age group of 6 to 24 months. It takes that much of time and then children are in discomfort for that. So what is that we can do? Let us take it step by step. In fact, when Arna was there, then I have got some understanding and knowledge about this from my mother. So teething is something which is very natural process. It's not something that they are going through something. It's a very natural process that as we go, baby's teeth has to come out from the gums. So that is what is trying to happen. And once they happen, they are trying to, getting erupted. It is, trying to cause a little discomfort to the babies at that time. So is there something that we can avoid it? No, it's a natural process. We cannot avoid it. But can we, treat it with a little comfort? Can we give comfort to our babies? Yes, we can do that. So that's what we are trying to discuss further in the video. So now let me cover a couple of the other aspects. Like for example, there are tender. If you see a teething baby, you will realize that they are having the gums which are tender and swollen. And the infant want at that point of time, it is a phase where they want to put everything in their mouth. I pretty much remember when my daughter was 6 months, then she had a lot of affection towards all my slippers, specifically very soft chubby flip-flop type of my daily slippers she used to get hold of because it was soft. She wanted to chew that to comfort her. The other way is that rather than they picking up the stuff and taking the items in their mouth, we should also give them some teethers. So teethers is nothing like what we call a teether is any particular product or a toy which she can comfortably take that in her mouth. Have enjoyed a piece of carrot more than any other teether. So she gets some, extract, some and moreover, it is more softer than any plasticky toy. And she was enjoying a piece of carrot as a teether more than any other toy. So please do try that. So, but big pieces, ask them to just what they will be doing it. They will be just putting in mouth, but they will not be able to chew it. So eventually, they don't get into swallowing of that. So so use some natural teethers like this. And then other thing which you can do is that from your fingers rub their gums, like this is what is suggested by my pediatrician here. So since she was having delayed dentition, not having any problem as such, we have discussed that with her pediatrician because her teeth were not coming on even till 1 year. And this has kind of concerned me. So the doctor has suggested that since she is not willing to do that activity of taking the things and pushing it on her own, which most of the children do that, so now it's your turn that you have to do it. So now take your finger, have some cold cloth, put that in your handkerchief or something, and then put that in her gums. Press those all through their gums with some cold water or so. It will be even more nice with a cotton cloth. Do that activity so that they get ease. They might be, of course they will not be comfortable doing this activity. At least my daughter was not comfortable, but somehow I did it. I was able to go through that phase. Give them some supplements where they are having like for example, I was giving SBL Dentin tablets to my daughter right from the beginning, and these are some sort of calcium phosphorus homeopathic safe medicine. It's just an additional supplement which will help. I really don't know like if every child has the same journey, but when I have given that from the beginning of her childhood, I have felt that she had a delayed dentition. Now, having said that, delayed dentition is one negative aspect of it, but the another positive aspect of this was that she never had too much of crankiness because of teething. She never had that much of discomfort. She never cried because of that. She never had fever because of that. And moreover, if there are some children who are getting fever or so, or even some other discomfort, like some people get some children get loose motions, some people have different symptoms. Now there are different reasons for that. What happens in this process is, during teething, when they try to take everything in their mouth, then they take some contaminated things. Like for example, I've given you an example of slipper. I have seen her, then I have kind of ensured her, that I'm not putting things like that in front of her. I'm keeping everything, very safely. And in fact, her toys, her everything is so, washed and clean during that phase, because that is what she's, taking. Her soft toy should be clean, her everything should be clean, all the utensils, everything should be clean, because that is what is in approach of her, and she's trying to take that in mouth, so it will cause some infections. Now that infection is what is actually leading to some problems like loose motions, or even fever because of that, or they get sick because of that, because their immunity is not there. So these things we have to fix for that. So it's not specifically for loose motions or so, I would say. That it's not the teething or the dentition which is causing that. They might get a mild fever because of that, because they are getting so much discomfort in this whole area. um, they might get a little mild fever, but not more than that. If you are feeling other symptoms, then definitely observe your child. There is definitely something which she might be taking in the mouth, which is causing that. So that's the reason in that generation, when when we were children, and our mother used to give us gripe water. Those days the gripe water were like alcohol loaded, but now these days some gripe water are safe, but then even these are not recommended in today's generation. uh, you can always make your own homemade gripe water. So definitely do that. Try to make your own gripe of water, like it always helps for the baby with the colic, gas issues, even constipation, even treating constipation for that reason. So definitely I recommend use of your own homemade products for the children. And I have just won this only for the precaution's sake. In fact, like I have not used it from quite some time, just having that for the precaution's sake. Only at times, like when she's having a problem at the night and I'm not able to fix it, only then at that time I use this. Other than that, I don't use the gripe water, even if it's alcohol free. I would like to go forward for something which I only make, like water boiled with fennel or other seeds. I have another video only for that, so I will be covering how to make my own safe gripe water there. But since we are covering this here, I just wanted to have a word of that. Then like I also mentioned about SBL dentition, I really don't have that bottle with me as of now, because I've already consumed that. My daughter is like 2.5 now. So once I've stopped that, it's like some medicines like this. So it was like a tablet like this. Yeah. So once I have stopped that, I have actually started, I have a lot of belief on the homeopathic supplements. I have been one, where my mother has given us a lot of homeopathic supplements. And somehow I have always felt that we were grown very healthy, and I am an influenced mom from my mother, and that's the reason I am also doing the same. So I am like, I have given SPL Dentin to her, and then after that I'm also giving Essentia Infantia to her, and Mama Natura Minotism Immune System Activator. So these are some medicines I'm giving to my daughter, like for on a daily basis, for a good immune system, or anything like calcium, phosphorus. They have everything inside that. And then all of that what I read about, like calcarea phoscorum, ferrum phosphoricum. So these things are in their most natural content, and that's the reason they are easily absorbed by our body in comparison to any other allopathic English medicines. That's the reason I'm using homeopathic medicines and homeopathic tonics. In fact, this was recommended by one of my friends, which I'm using. It's Improvex. homeopathic tonic for small children. So if you see it, it contains composition. Each 5 ml contains calc-phos, fer-phos, cali-phos, cup oxide, chamolia, sina, iodium, and other contents. So yeah, this is one of the tonic which I'm giving to her now. Like when she has completed 2, I have started this because I was already giving Espil dentition or so. So friends, that's what I just wanted to cover. Like these are the some common problems which we are facing. Like some loose motions or something, then that is not because of the dentition. So we have to understand the reason and then cure it accordingly, and also definitely take use of some homeopathic supplements, whatever is available in your nearby stores, and try to delay that. I can't say that how it reacts to your child. I had a child who had a delayed dentition, but she never complained of any major issues. That is what I can say based on my experience. So since every child is different, they have their own experiences. But then this is something which I would like to discuss as a basic stuff for the teething which I am doing, and the problems the way we have treated on our journey. Hope you have liked my video, and if you have liked it, then please give me a thumbs up, and also please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for any more updates and notifications and on that. And also please don't forget to give me comments on whatever we have covered today, and like if it helped or not, or like how you are treating the dentition problems for your child. Is there something extra that you are doing? Is there something more that you are doing? That will also help us as a group to understand more on that. That's it for the friends today. Take care. Bye bye. Enjoy with the little ones.